It's likely that you've heard of the Scholastic Shooting Sports Foundation. They're the organization that offers the SCTP, or Scholastic Clay Target Program, for middle school and high school age shotgun shooters. Well, they also offer the Scholastic Action Shooting Program, or SASP. It's an action shooting sport that draws a lot from Steel Challenge. And this year, their collegiate nationals are bigger than ever. The action bays at the CMP Talladega Marksmanship Park are the place for college and high school shooting teams from around the country to compete. Rick Leach is the national director of the Scholastic Action Shooting Program.
It's an awesome year this year. We're just under 600 entries, which is the largest college nationals we've had in our history.
And having a location for this event able to handle the numbers is important to growth.
CMP is awesome. I mean, and you know, they're sponsored by some of our sponsors, so it's a good pairing for us. Glock gets us the days on the range so that we can use the range at no cost, and it's just a great facility.
The capacity is expanding as the dirt work is underway for more action shooting bays. It's about meeting the demand for all of the action sports.
The facility we have here is set up for competitions. And this type competition in particular. We bring people in from all the different shooting sports here. We have shotgun, we have rifle, we have pistol, we have the action sports, and getting everybody together on this one facility where they can come and they can enjoy themselves without any outside pressure. You know, they can come here, they can do their thing and just really relax and do what they want to do. It just lends itself to be a great environment. It's just a great atmosphere for those student athletes to grow the sport.
And growing the shooting sports at all ages is exactly what's going on here.
We know we're the future. We're also the feeder sports to the IDPAs, the USPSAs, the Steel Challenge. I'm excited every time I see another one of our athletes or former athletes who has, won on those larger stages. A Christian Sailor, world champion. And he started when he was 15 in our program. So it's exciting to just be passing that on to the next generation and getting kids out there pressing triggers and having fun and getting them out of the house.
The key to getting kids started is making this sport simple. So all strings of fire in all divisions start from the low ready position. 5 strings of fire will be shot. The score is the time. The best 4 times are kept and combined for a total for the stage.
We knew that we wanted to keep this simple for the youth. This isn't a draw from the holster or run stages. This was something, a cold range and from a shooting box that they would participate in.
There are 4 known courses of fire selected from the catalog. For this national, it's in and out, exclamation point, go fast, and focus. And there are mulligans available for the finicky rimfire guns. If a malfunction occurs, the string is thrown out at the competitor's request.
Yeah, it's like a mulligan.
Mulligan?
It's another way this sport makes itself easy to participate in, even for new programs like Concordia University of Wisconsin, where teams have to share equipment.
I don't think it's a hindrance. It allows us to really build teamwork and really build character, because we got to go back and forth all the time and give each other our magazines and paint, and it just helps build a better team dynamic.
Yeah, you got to have your teammates back so you can get stuff done.
Team building is critical because there are national titles at stake. Top competitors are recognized individually, but the championship trophies go to the top teams. Those teams are made up of 4 competitors. Their scores are combined to create a squad total.
The top squad in the nation in rimfire pistol and in centerfire pistol get the traveling trophy, get to take it home in their case and display it for a year and then bring it back the next year and fight to win it again.
There's a trophy for rimfire rifle as well, but the odds-on favorite to take the centerfire pistol trophy is the Texas A&M Corps of Cadets Marksmanship Unit. They've won the trophy 7 times, led by Coach Kevin Jimerson.
I don't recruit shooting ability. Every once in a while I'll get a shooter in that comes out of this sport out of high school. And so yeah, but most of these young men and women start out with no competitive shooting experience whatsoever. It's fundamentals, and that's what I teach. It's grip side alignment, trigger press, right? But it's a mental game. If you ask any of them what kind of team they're on, they'll tell you they're on a thinking team.
A thinking team, a unique but accurate way to look at it. Also unique, the coaching aspect of the SASP, and there are plenty of different ways to go about it. Well, when we continue, we'll meet more of the teams and their coaches. That's next.
Slam the gun into the first plate, let it settle.
One piece of the SASP puzzle that I find very engaging, the coaching aspect, and the different styles and personalities that we see at these events. It's just another draw to this amazing and successful shooting sport. As the winningest team in SASP history, Texas A&M runs like a well-oiled machine.
Liam, first string by the numbers. Number 1, 1A, then the last 3.
As coach, Kevin Jimerson has a very regimented way of making sure everyone hits their mark.
Slam the gun into the first plate, let it settle. Doesn't matter how long it takes.
And even when the shots aren't connecting, Coach Jimerson sticks to the basics.
Front, sight. I want you to see this. All right? So you're not looking at the front sight, you're coming off the sight, you're looking at the plate. All right? Got to see the front sight, got to stay on it until it goes away. So close your eyes, see a solid string. Front sight all the way across.
For team member Ayla Marine, Coach Jimerson has been her guide into the shooting sports.
Nice.
Do you have a background in shooting sports before being on this team?
I do not, no. I grew up hunting a little bit, but hardly touched a handgun before I got on this team, and the shooting sports, brand new my freshman year.
And with Coach's input, Ayla is seeing success.
He has so much knowledge. It's pretty amazing just to listen to him talk. And when I have him right there talking to me while I'm shooting, it's very helpful because he'll catch stuff that, I don't even know I'm doing.
Transition stopped on plate 4. Okay, we got to drive that transition to the stop plate. Don't quit early on me.
I'm like, oh, right, I am doing that. And then I fix it and I shoot better.
The majority of the A&M team are contracted cadets, and it shows in the military-style execution and organization of the team. It's the same for the Virginia Tech pistol team.
3 and 4, make sure we on, all right? Here we go.
Their coach is Master Sergeant Lance Jones.
Nobody better than you right now.
Stand by. Two, 9, 3.
Stay on stop plate for me, all right? Relax, deep breath. Here we go. I got the pressure, you got the performance. Good job.
This style of encouragement is the key to the Master Sergeant's coaching success.
Everything is about a mindset. You can do anything. Like I tell young men and women, if you get the mindset, you can walk through a brick wall without worrying about getting scratched. You can walk through hell in a gasoline suit and tell the devil how hot it is. And as long as they keep the mindset, actions perform when you do things repetitiously.
Coach Bill Perkins from the University of Arizona Wildcats has his own way of incentivizing his team.
If you shoot 5 for 5 for all of your strings, you get one of these.
If the athletes shoot 4 clean strings, you're only required to record 4. So on that 5th string, if they've got 4 clean strings in the bank, I'm gonna put this coin on the table that says burn it down.
What burn it down means is you push yourself that little extra 5–10% and you try to kick off one of your old time.
That's when they're gonna release the Kraken, take off the safeties, run at full throttle, and if they shoot a time that's faster than any of their 4 recorded times, they keep it. If they don't, I'm gonna take it back. So they've gotta earn it.
Those coins are delivering the goods.
So far, this is my third for the match, so I'm pretty happy with it.
It's been fantastic. So far, I've been really successful. Like Alex, I've been able to get 2 of these. So I'm pretty happy with myself about that.
The other stages here have been a little bit hard on me. I haven't hit 5 for 5, so it's my first one.
5 for 5!
They're down. The Scholastic Action Shooting Program is growing, and the size and funding of these teams can vary. So sometimes it takes dedication, creativity, and ingenuity to get a team to the Nationals. Bethel University from East Tennessee is the smallest program at this national, with 4 competitors led by Annie Unsel.
So I started in the SASP program at the age of 14, fell in love with it, went into things like Steel Challenge, Rimfire Challenge, and continued in the program. And once I reached collegiate age and decided I wanted to go to college, there was an opportunity for me to coach and participate at the same time. So that's where I ended up at Bethel University.
As a top individual in multiple divisions, Annie serves double duty for the team, and her time as coach helps with her competition performance.
For me as an athlete personally, I actually work better if I'm distracted and not standing there thinking about my own performance. The less I think about my own performance, the better I end up doing, because I will get in my own head very easily. So a distraction, like talking to people, focusing on them, that actually helps me as an athlete. I love being a coach. I love teaching people about the sport and protecting our rights and seeing the sport grow. I've seen it grow a lot since I've started, so.
It's that same dedication that drives Concordia coach Julie Hill.
Yeah, anytime you can get more people into the shooting sports, it's fantastic. Just, it's fun, it's a great skill. I just love it.
In addition to organizing the team and encouraging all of the athletes, Julie took on the task of transporting the gear and ammo, driving in from Wisconsin.
Well, you can't, there's limits to ammo weight on airlines, so you got to do what you got to do, and I had to haul all the gear down here, so.
On top of that, for Coach Julie, it's about opening the door to the sport for competitive shooters like Alyssa Giese, who is brand new to firearms.
I just started. This is actually my first tournament, national tournament. I have never shot a gun before. This January was my first go around. So far, I absolutely love it. A large part of it was that I wanted to learn how to shoot a gun, and these folks were willing to teach me.
That's the spirit of this program in a nutshell. Kids who want to learn and volunteers willing to teach. And they're looking for coaches to form new teams all of the time. There's information and links simply by scanning this QR code. But coming next, a couple of the SASP's industry partners are honored in a special way. That's coming up. This is a special year for the Scholastic Action Shooting Program as they re-commemorate their Center Fire National Championship trophy to honor one of their original industry partners. And at the same time, create a new Rimfire Pistol National Championship trophy to honor another partner who's been involved from the start.
You may load my critic.
To find the 2 industry executives being honored, you'll look no further than the ranges. Ed Fitzgerald from Glock is a mainstay at all of the SASP Nationals.
464.
I've been with the company now just over 20 years and have been involved in the Scholastic Shooting Sports Foundation since its inception. when Glock donated about 30 or 40 pistols to SSSF to get the Scholastic Scholastic Pistol Program up and running.
Ed has been with us with Glock. They were, the first sponsor to step up, and he's been at every national championships. He's been at state and regional matches, running a timer, just helping however he can.
And it's not just guns and money through Glock. Ed also has a position with the SSSF board.
It's a great opportunity to both work at the foundation level as a board member and also to be able to just come out here and work as a volunteer and support the program in that manner. So I'm fortunate the company allows me to do it when they want me to do it, and I'm able to do it when I want to do it. So it works out really well.
Just like Ed, Paul Pluff has been involved since the beginning.
Paul was with Smith & Wesson originally, and they were our founding partner. When Paul left and went to Ruger, they immediately stepped in to that same position.
Paul is also a dedicated volunteer at the Nationals.
For me, it's absolutely the right thing to do. It's all about the kids. It's all about teaching them, discipline, firearm safety, focus, and just watching them grow to be the future of this country coming forward. That's all part of the program. That's the fundamentals they have to teach first before they get into shooting fast.
And that involvement is also important to Ruger.
Part of our main motto, we're firearms for responsible citizens. This is teaching the kids, starting at a younger age all the way up through college. It's teaching them how to safely handle a firearm, how to safely store a firearm. So that is very important to Ruger. Then you stop and think about, just from a business standpoint, these kids, as they develop, as they get engaged into the shooting sport, they're going to want to continue that through their life. So we also understand that this is our future of our customers.
And this year, these two original industry partners will be honored.
So we wanted to be able to do something to recognize those two gentlemen for their support of our program from the beginning. We're renaming our Centerfire Pistol Trophy to the Edward A. Fitzgerald Centerfire Pistol Cup in honor of Ed. Going forward, it will always be in his name. And we've added now a Rimfire Pistol Trophy, and it'll be the Paul J. Pluff Trophy. So it's giving us that ability to thank them for their support from day one.
And on top of everything, neither Ed nor Paul knows about it. That is, until the awards.
Paul has been with us since the very, very beginning. So he doesn't know this, but that trophy is the Paul J. Pluff Rimfire Pistol Trophy.
The Rimfire Pistol champions are the University of Arizona Wildcats. They received the trophy by courier. Now to the other newly named trophy.
We've changed the name of the trophy from the Dead Trophy. If you want to turn around and take a look, it is the Edward A. Fitzgerald Trophy. Ooh. And you'll get to give that away because the championship team is here.
Oh, that's stunning.
So thank you for everything you do for us, and let's give it away to the national champions. The new national champions.
It's a repeat for the Hillsdale College shooting team, and they are the first to take the renamed Ed Fitzgerald National Trophy. Thanks again for tuning into the Shooting USA YouTube channel. We hope you enjoyed the content. A couple of notes. Make sure you take advantage of SUSA15 at snapsafe.com. That's our discount code that saves you 15% on anything from SnapSafe, and that gets to be some big money when you start talking about modular safes and vault doors. Also, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of our new content. As always, a like and a comment helps us with that algorithm.